Hello and welcome, and today we're going to be going over another Bukkit plugin, and we're going to be going over BanOnDeath. And this plugin does exactly what it says. It bans you on death, but there are some configurations that you can have, like time, number of lives, and stuff like that. And this plugin has a couple of different uses. You can use it for banning short period of time. So let's say you're running like a Hunger Games type server, and you have a lot of people trying to log on, a lot of people trying to play. You just want to get everybody through. Once they die, put them on like a one-day ban. They can come back the next day and play. If you want to make some sort of hardcore server that bans them for a day, I wouldn't recommend permanent banning just because it's kind of stupid. You're not gonna get any fan base or any user base behind that. But anyway, what I was going to use it for is, which I don't have the processing power to handle, but I was going to have two servers with my Diablo 3 server. One that was a regular server, and then one that was a hardcore server. Just like in Diablo 3, there would be hardcore, and there would be, softcore. But that's what I was going to use it for. You can apply it in whatever ways you want. That was just some of my suggestions. But anyway, we're going to go into setup. I'll put the link in the description. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit download, and then download again as usual. You're going to keep. I'm going to just go back to the original web page. Then you're going to hit show in folder. Once you're there, you're going to open up your server. Then go into your plugins file. Once you do that, you're going to drag your BanOnDeath file over, and you're going to start the server. And I'm going to start up Minecraft to show you guys how it works. I'll show you guys how it works, and then we'll go into the configurations, see it loaded with no problems. It doesn't require anything like Vault, but there are some permissions that you want. So I just died. I do have to die again, just so that it actually works, because I died originally. So I'll just drown myself in fancy water. What it's going to do is it's going to ban me for a certain amount of time. With the default configuration, it doesn't actually permanently ban you. So you can see I'm taking damage, and it's going to once I die, it's still going to say respawn, but it's actually going to should say, oh, I have 1 life left. So it is on lives. I have 0 lives left, so I have to die one more time. I wonder if /kill works, because I tried it before and it didn't seem to work. So once you die for that third amount of lives, or whatever you have set up, it's going to say you have failed. If you try to log back in, it's going to say rejoin in the next date of time, and that's in pretty much a day from now. But anyway, we're going to go into the configurations. So we're going to stop the server, open up the BanOnDeath, and then we'll open up all of these. Right now we have this is the user data. So this says I'm died. I'm actually going to delete my user data from there so I can actually rejoin. You will want to log this information, just so that if there's any complaints, kick message if you want to say something specific to like the theme of your server. I don't know what you would say. I'm trying to think of what I would say for my Diablo 3 server. I don't know, Diablo as 1. And you can put anything there. Write the file. That's just whether or not you want to write information. This is more information. This is the ban length that I have, ban time. So what I'm actually going to do, and that's like the lives left. So you really don't need to do that. It's going to create that when a person joins. I'm going to delete it again so I can rejoin. So this is the number of lives. So I'm going to have 1 life, units and minutes, number of units. So this is the time that I'm banned for. So it was pretty much 30 minutes from now. So you can change it to wherever you want. So it could be I would actually put it for, I'm personally going to put it for hour, because I think the 1 day ban length is going to be pretty good. And then the reset time you really don't need to change, because that's just like reloading information. So once you have that all set up, that's how you set it up. So you can set number of lives. Actually, we're going to set it to 3 lives. Give someone 3 chances. You really don't need to mess with the ban list or the players, because that's just user information that's already, it's going to be created by the plugin. And I wouldn't change any of this unless you want to change the like the defeat message. So anyway, we're going to run it again, and it should go through about 3 lives. And then I'll show you guys the commands and the permissions. So once we do this, if I respawn, so /kill, so now I have 2 lives left because I died once, /kill, now I have 1 life left, /kill, I don't know if it's actually going to say 0 lives. It's going to let me rejoin again. Yes, it is. So they count 0 as a life too. That's a general thing in computers. They always start at 0. So if you want like legitimately 3 lives, you could put it at 2. And then you see Diablo has a 1 there. So once we do that, I'm going to open up the page, and we'll go to the configuration permissions. So these are the you can ban specific players. You can unban them, so let's say donators, you want to unban them, you can do that. You can reset someone's information if that's what you want to do. You can set number of lives, you can do a bunch of different things, but generally I wouldn't really change any of this. It's the way it's supposed to be, and I actually wouldn't give any of these permissions to any of your normal users, because this is really a plugin that doesn't require any commands for the users, and these are just general admin commands. So these would be good for admins, and I'm assuming if you're watching this that you're an admin. That's pretty much it. So I'd put, you really don't need, with a permissions plugin like permissions Bukkit or group manager, you really don't need to do this, because the star there gives them pretty much, or the OP gives them permission to everything, and it will, with /help, it will show you all these commands. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you thought the video was helpful, rate, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about how things work, just leave a comment and I'll respond as soon as possible. Respond as soon as possible. And thanks for watching, and come back next time.